and to make us children of God, so that God will be our inheritance, just as the responsorial psalm said. The responsorial psalm said, "Bangaya ko otis kai kau ako kila uma." Because He is our inheritance. God is our inheritance. But the reason why God is our inheritance, Jesus has come to unite us again with God and make us again the children of God through His sacrifice on the cross. Who the first second reading said in Hebrew that Christ has come apansi Kristo na halako usaka sacrificio ala samana sana. Usaka mayo hala hanto sa kahantola. The sacrifice is offered once and for all. That is why we are children of God and we have our God as our inheritance. Now, it's not left for us to keep into that, to be part and parcel of Christ's teaching. And what are these Christ's teaching? Christ came to teach us about love of one another. Christ has come to teach us about forgiveness of one another. Standing on the truth. Christ has come to teach us about faithfulness to one another, to our relationship, to our family, to our friends. Christ has come to teach us about standing, depending on our Father, on God, faithful to Him. And that is what we need to do. We don't have to be afraid of all. There is a time in darkness and fear everywhere. The sun will not shine again. The moon will no longer give light. The stars will be falling away. No. Don't have to be afraid of that. What we need to do is to prepare ourselves. And how do we prepare ourselves? Is to keep to the teachings of the gospel. And it will be ready. If not, what are you going to prepare? I remember some years back when some people started prophesying and rumoring about the end of time. They were talking about the 3 days darkness. I don't know whether it came here. In 3 days. That 3 days darkness. The world will come to an end. And people were preparing. And how was the preparation then? They said you have to buy candle, you bless candle, bless matches and all that, so that that reach when you are in darkness, you light the candle. Imagine. But in the other way around, that candle could also represent Christ, who is the light. Meaning to say, it is not in that way that people are saying it, but to have Jesus in your life, who is the light that will show the way to heaven. 3 days darkness, that day came, we stayed, we watched, the day came, the following day, nothing happened. Another day came, we stayed, we waited, we expected, nothing happened. Another day came. Continuously like that, till now, nothing like 3 days darkness. Nothing like the end of the world. But we continue. But people die, right? People die every day. So if you die today, all 3 days darkness has come. You are gone. What we think about is if you die today, where are you going? The answer is key into the teachings of Jesus. The principles of life, love one another, be faithful, be truthful, stand for peace, stand for unity, forgiveness, and you will free living your life. So we are not going to be afraid of whatever that will happen. As I pray God in His mercy and kindness to grant us the grace so so that we will be alert, we will be ready, and we will be worshipful, so that if Christ comes today, we will be ready to follow him. We will be ready to be among those their names will be in the book of life. In the Cristo, Amen.
Amen.